Now, it's been an eventful start to 2010 for boxing, with Ricky Hatton confirming his comeback, Amir Khan signing up with Golden Boy, and the collapse of Mayweather versus Pacquiao. The year has also begun on a bright note for local talent Joe Murray. Joining me now is his trainer, Joe Gallagher. Hello, Joe. How are you?
Not too bad, thank you.
Good. We'll talk about Joe in just a moment, but first, Ricky Hatton and his comeback. What are your thoughts?
I think it's good that he's coming back. There's a big buzz about it. I think it'll be in Manchester, hopefully, and I think he's right to do it. He's got to exercise his demons, and I keep saying it's like the Rocky 3 film of when he fought Mr T, got knocked out first time, but came back and beat him, and I think that's what Ricky's got to do, go back to the basics, get training, get that weight off that everyone keeps talking about and he's sick of hearing about, and put in a good performance.
Talk about training. You've been tipped to maybe be his trainer. Any word you can give us on that?
No, I can't. Ricky's gone on holiday, and I think he's publicly stated he'll make a decision when he comes back. It's very flattering to be considered, and it'd be great for Manchester, for a Manchester fighter to have a Manchester trainer. Like I say, I had a chat with Ricky the other day, and he'll let me and the others that have been considered for the job let us know what he thinks when he gets back off the plane from Australia on holiday.
OK. We talked about Joe Murray in the introduction. Fantastic win for him again last Friday night. Yeah,
brilliant, fantastic. He's Boxing News today have said it's best performance up to now from him, and of the Olympians up to now. He fought a good kid, an undefeated kid.
What was his name?
I don't know, you said it better last week. Can you remember it? George from Georgia, that's all I'll say. So yeah, he stopped in the 4th round of a body shot. It was a great shot, and the kid failed to beat the count, and it's onwards and upwards now. That kid was undefeated, and now hopefully we've got to put Joe in an 8-rounder next up in March the 26th in London, and then hopefully we'll get a title, most probably when Ricky's coming back fighting in the summertime.
What was his chance of a British title chance before the end of the year?
Yeah, definitely before the end of the year. We're looking at possibly the English title or Central Area title, but Joe's got to hit title form quite soon in the next few months, but before the summer he'll definitely fight for a title of some kind. OK, speaking of titles and Murray's, John Murray, we were speaking to him between Christmas and New Year, and he told me what his thoughts were, should I say, ahead of a very big 12 months for him.
I think, I've settled down a lot. In a couple of my early fights, it just was a case of me going out there, bull strong, and just wearing them down and taking them out. But now I'm using my head a little bit more, and it's paying off for me. Winning fights a lot easier with a lot less lumps and bumps when a fight's finished. I've got a European title shot in the new year, and hopefully I'll win that by knockout, and then hopefully I'll get a world title shot by the end of the year.
It's a great atmosphere in the gym at the moment as well. You're not the only one who's doing things and winning titles.
That's it. There's a lot of fighters in the gym, and everyone's doing well at the minute. So success breeds success, and everyone's doing well, and it's rubbing off on everyone else. So hopefully, like I say, it's another big year. 2009 was a good year for us, but 2007 we're hoping for the bigger one.
So, John Murray, progressing really well, and obviously won his British title back last year, and he's now got his European title shot, which he talked about there.
Yeah, well, that's it. Well, it's 2010, he won the British title in 2008, he's been British champion 2 years now, he's number 7 in the world, so he's ready to push forward for his world title claim this year. This European title fight, we're still waiting for a date. Hopefully it'll be in Manchester, and it'll be late February, early March, and sure enough, if he beats this kid who's number 3 in the world, John will be knocking on the door world title shot.
So it's Masachi, is it? Or is it Masachi?
Yeah, Masachi. Yeah, he's a good fighter, but I'm sure John's more than capable of beating him, but we're not got to take it lightly. It's a big opportunity, and I think it's John's coming out parade. That's when he's got to absolutely rock that night. OK, we saw Crawler on that tape as well there. How's he doing at the moment? Crawler's doing well. He's in training. He's fighting in 4 weeks. He's fighting February the 19th. So I don't think his girlfriend will be happy. There'll be no Valentine's shenanigans for him on February the 14th. But he's out February the 19th, and he's having a warm-up at his new weight division at featherweight. We're moving him down, and then after that, then hopefully he'll fight for a title March, April time. So it's got to be titles galore in Gallagher's gym this year.
OK, just before you go, Amir Khan leaving Frank Warren after all these years and joining Golden Boy. What are your thoughts on that?
I'm a bit sorry for Frank Warren. I know that everyone says, oh, Frank Warren, he's a shrewd businessman. I'm sure he didn't become a poor man with Amir Khan neither. But I just think the way that Frank Warren brought Amir back from that devastating loss to Prescott and to have him a world title there, I just think it's been absolutely fantastic. Man management, promotional-wise and everything else. And he most feels a little bit hard done to. But like I say, Amir Khan, the world's his oyster now. But the Americans, do they really care about him, do you understand? It's just a name and a marquee name, and they're just after the bucks, the dollars and everything else. Where Warren, obviously, Amir ignored his advice once before and he ended up getting knocked out in a round, and who's to say might not happen again now he's left Frank.
OK, well, thanks very much for coming in, Joe. All the best, of course, with the fights that are coming up.
No problem,
We'll speak to you soon.
Brilliant, thanks a lot.